Hi everyone, so I'm here today at the workshop that I'm running with Charmaine here. The secrets inside the body that can tell us something about behaviour. So Charmaine, tell us what we're going to cover today.
So we've got our continence, and we've got diet, we've also got sleep, and we've also got sensory processing and how these all impact on our children.
Such massive topics, and they come up a lot on the Maze Weekly programme, and I think that's the point at which we all have this huge realisation about just what a massive impact these functions have on how our children behave. So it's going to be a great day.
Yeah.
What activities have you got lined up for us?
So one of the key things was I wanted families to be able to take something away. Yeah. So often you go to a workshop or a presentation, you think, well, that was great, I can't remember anything from that now. So I wanted families to be able to take something away. So I put together like an action plan. So it's their own personal action plan. So after each activity, we're going to be actually taking away information so that they can actually put that in place for them. So there may be 1 or 2 points of each part, there may be 3 or 4, but it's just something they can actually do at home.
What was the reason that brought you here?
I come along because my youngest son has autism and a diagnosis of AFRID, so I wanted to find out more about the sensory side of his issues. Continence talk was really useful in terms of putting a toileting plan in place at home.
So my little boy Bodhi has a lot of problems to do with toileting. He is actually impacted at the moment, so I wanted to find out more about the causes of the impaction and have a better understanding so I can help him.
Okay, great. And what's been your takeaway? What do you feel like you can take home and implement that might help?
Well, I've learned a lot more about the impaction and the causes behind it and the treatments. We are following a stool chart at the moment. I'm looking at upping his fluids to help wash more of this through, and Charmaine's been brilliant advising me on the medication side of things and talking to professionals with it as well.
So hi Carolyn, it's really nice to see you today. So you're an occupational therapist.
I am.
With a specialism in sensory processing difficulties.
Yes.
So why have you come along to Charmaine and see Charmaine speak today?
I actually saw Charmaine talk a few months ago. She did a small workshop and it was just brilliant. It just opened up my eyes to the whole toileting and the sleep patterns. I think for me the whole toileting thing is really important because with sensory we tend to just say, you know, if the child doesn't go to the toilet, the signals aren't getting up to the brain properly enough, but actually it's the whole constipation thing which just fascinates me, and we really do need to be looking at that in more detail. And actually, you know, speaking to parents more about, you know, the frequency, the type of toileting that the children are doing, rather than just saying, yes, it's a sensory thing. We need to be really looking at the physical side of it first. So I just find it really fascinating.
It is fascinating. So obviously today we've covered continence issues, sleeping and diet, and of course there's a whole piece there around sensory difficulties as well.
Yeah.
What elements of that do you think you're going to take away and will influence your practice when you're seeing children?
I think definitely with the toileting is to go into more detail with parents about that. I think definitely for me I need to be asking more questions about that, whether they need to be referred on to Charmaine, and whether some things they can actually try at home first of all.
Yeah, for sure, because one of the things that came up today was that we're clear about some of those signals are slow or are not received because of sensory difficulties, but maybe we don't take enough time to think about the physical causes before we jump to conclusions about the sensory needs.
And it's one of those things that I've always, with other issues to do with sensory, I've always said, you know, go and get the physical things checked out first before we say it's sensory. But I actually hadn't been doing that with the toileting issues, so it's opened up my eyes. I really think that's something I really need to be looking at in more detail.
So it's been a great workshop today. Charmaine's so knowledgeable, and the information that she shared around issues relating to continence, to diet, to sleeping, and some of the sensory needs our children have has been so invaluable. It's been great to be able to spend longer time thinking about each of those issues. And every parent today has come away with an action plan for points that they can think about in relation to each of those issues and things that they can go and implement at home to make changes straight away. So it's been a great day. Some of the information that she's covered today and some of the services that we've talked about are actually in the directory of services that we've produced along with Colchester Parent Support. So this is a free resource for parents. There are paper copies available at any of the Maze and Colchester Parent Support and Harwich Parent Support events. But it's also available online as a free download. Just go onto the Maze website and have a look for that. So you can also access some of the information that's been shared here today. But all in all, fantastic workshop, loads of good resources, and yeah, bring on the next one.